There aren't many anime released in a year that absolutely impresses me and lives up to my expectations. An anime that can lay out all its chips and use them properly to put on a great show. One of those anime is Undead Girl Murder Farce, an anime that I feel didn't quite get enough love in the past season, but one that absolutely impressed me in all the right ways regardless. The anime is set in a supernatural world where humans and all manner of monsters and paranormal entities coexist. It follows Sugaru, an incredibly strong half-man, half-ogre who we learn has been experimented on. He meets Ayarindo, an immortal vampire detective teenage girl who, after getting her body stolen from her, is nothing but a head. The two decide to form a mutually beneficial partnership to find her body and the man who experimented on Sugaru, while solving mysteries as detectives along the way. You know, regular shit. While the dynamic male-female duo is one of my favorite tropes in anime, the reason it caught my attention from the start is the peculiar world in which it is set, with its several odd mixes of monsters, myths, and mythologies, from Japanese folklore like onis and long necks to Western monsters and legends like vampires. Later episodes show this in full force with other pieces of fiction like Sherlock Holmes, Moriarty, The Phantom of the Opera, Frankenstein's monster, and more. Watching our protagonists, who are original characters, go toe-to-toe with these ethereal legends and monsters in both the real world and in media is executed in an oddly satisfying way and in a surprisingly brilliant yet natural way. Seeing Aya and Sherlock Holmes clash is a perfect example of this. Two detectives trying to outdeduce each other while trying to prevent theft from Arsene Lupin, a thief wildly known for his abilities to steal literally anything, backed by the Phantom of the Opera, who's not exactly someone you can easily catch, versus a detective who's never lost a case and an immortal being that's lived long enough to see it all. Throwing all of these characters with a central motive and seeing how they mix provides an outcome that is unexpectedly engaging, but in a way I didn't see coming. But while the anime managed to grab my attention with its unique world and bizarre characters, what held it specifically was its mysteries. Now, I don't like to make bold claims lightly, but believe me when I say that Undead Murder Farce is one of the best mysteries I've ever watched, at least in terms of pure mystery and deduction, and the only media in that category that was able to satisfy me this year. A good signifier of any great mystery is when you, the viewer, are able to follow along with distinct and clear clues, subtle references to those clues that aren't always obvious but still there in the background, never letting you forget they're there but never being obvious either, and of course a big reveal at the end that makes good use of all the previous elements, making sure that the answer to the mystery was never an asshole. The masterful combination of these elements is not an easy feat to execute, and that's what makes this anime so good. It does all of these well and makes it highly rewarding for perceptive and attentive viewers who follow along with the several mysteries. So with that said, while I'm not one to suck my own dick, trust me, I've tried. I solved every mystery in the anime so far before they were even revealed, and I have to say that it felt fantastic every single time. And that's what makes Undead Murder Farce so phenomenal. It doesn't reinvent the wheel, but it sure makes that fucker roll like butter. The setting is intriguing, the mystery is enticing, the characters compelling, and it's just plain fun to watch. I have a lot of expectations for the anime, and I really hope we get a season 2, and if not, then maybe I need to read the light novel. Nah, who am I kidding? I ain't reading all that shit. Thanks for watching this weird anime video. If you liked it, like and subscribe, and if you don't, you're dead to me. Till the next one.